So I wanted to take a little time to talk about the new upcoming module from D&D for 5th edition, which I heard about while I was at Game Cave, and I had to go check it out. And from what I've heard and what I've looked into, it seems to be this new module which is in homage almost to Against the Giants, which is a first edition adventure module that was written by Gary Gygax. And from what I've heard, a lot of the inspiration for this new module has been taken from that. And you know what? That's pretty cool because there's a huge gap there, you know? And I think it's cool that, 5th edition is taking some of its inspiration from some of the stuff in the past. The last major adventure module that they came out with was uh, Curse of Strahd, which was, kind of a short little return to Barovia in the land of Ravenloft to, kind of get those old schooler gamers and some newer who didn't really know anything about Ravenloft, some newer 5th edition players, you know, give them a little taste of Ravenloft. I thought that was cool, and honestly, I thought they were going to do like a whole, you know, string of books on it. I didn't think we were going from that to something else, but I could be wrong. They could be coming out with more stuff as far as Ravenloft is concerned. We'll just have to see. But yeah, I wanted to talk about the new module I heard coming out um, pretty soon. I hear its release date is for September. Don't quote me on that. And from what I've heard in this adventure module, the Giants have broken their treaty, and they've decided for some reason or another to go to war with the rest of the land, and they've just this they've just gathered this mass army um, out of this huge diversified um, cast of giants from these portions of lands, over to this area, and from these lands over from this area, and basically what that amounts up to is you're gonna see just a whole bunch of different types of giants. You're gonna have frost giants and cloud giants, and you know all kinds of these just and I don't know how many there are going to be. Um, but I'm really looking forward to it. It from what I've seen, it looks pretty kick-ass. I personally myself haven't had too many opportunities to put giants in my game. I remember there was this one game that I was DMing, and I did in fact put a frost giant in there, and he was guarding this giant stone bridge and this glacier underpass sort of thing. The players had to get past him, and I popped him out in order to kind of surprise the characters. And the general consensus was, oh, hell no. And our cleric at the time, who's pretty high up there, he's just like, fuck this. And he goes to summon a monster. And basically, what ends up happening is me being witness to this fight between a frost giant and a tyrannosaurus. And it's spectacular. on on this big bridge in the middle of this Arctic wasteland, you know. It was great. But yeah, so I just wanted to take a little bit of time to touch up on that and let anybody who finds my video in the void of YouTube videos and stumbles across it, or who visits my channel by happenstance, that there's this new module coming out, and it is in fact paying homage, from what I hear, to Against the Giants, and you know what? That's pretty damn cool.